Hey, what's up team? I'm Ben, and this is your body pump tutorial. Now, we need some equipment, so let's grab whatever we have at home. We can start off with a light barbell and some light weights, and if you don't have a bar, no worries. Let's grab 2 free weight plates if we have those, or we can work with 2 drink bottles of equal weight, or 2 cans. Now, body pump is designed specifically to create what we call time under tension. Now, this is where we use high repetitions and lighter weights to get the most energy out of the body as possible. We create lean athletic muscle, we create muscular endurance, we feel stronger, we feel fitter, and let's just be honest, it feels great. So I reckon we should pick up our weights and get stuck into the work. So let's bend our knees, pick up our bars. We're gonna start off with our set position. So our feet are just underneath our hips, our toes are turned out slightly, our knees are soft, our core's engaged. We want to lift up through our chest, and then let's roll our shoulders up, back, and down, and then find a little tension through our shoulder blades. And this is going to create really good posture for the start of our workout. So our first movement is going to be a deadlift. So follow me. We're going to hinge at the hips, slide the bar down, stopping at the top of the knees, and then we're squeezing the glutes to stand back up into that set position. Hinging from the hips, sliding down, keeping the bar close to our body, and squeezing our glutes to come back into that set position. Now, as we tip down, we want to make sure that our core stays really strong and engaged. Our back stays strong and flat. We just want to relax the arms so the bar hangs in the middle part of the hand. Now, from this position, we want to do the exact same things as we move into our dead row. So we hinge at the hips, stopping the bar just above the knees, but this time we row the bar in towards the belly, release down to the knees, and then we come back into our set position. So as we row the bar in, try pulling the elbows in together and squeezing through the shoulder blades, and then feeling strong as we drive out of the bottom. Let's go one more time on that row. So tipping down, squeezing through the shoulder blades, and we should be able to start to feel the front of the body open up and reset. So let's bend our knees, place the bar down onto the ground. Quick shakeout. So those 2 movements that we've just completed are focusing on the back of the body. That's what's going to really help lift our posture up. Now let's look at the squat. First, we want to bend our knees and pick up our weight, clean the bar to the collarbone, then place it over on the meaty part of the back, brace our core as we take the bar up and over. Now, if you're not working with the bar, you can hold the weights in the front in a strong position with the chest lifted and the core engaged. Okay, we want to come into our mid stance. So let's take the feet just outside the hips, turn the toes out, knees are soft. And then as we move down, we want to shift the hips back and down until we hit 90 degrees at the bottom, and then drive out of the heels to stand straight back up. So we're sitting the hips back and down, keeping the chest lifted and the core strong as we move. Heels are down as we drive up. One more time, get a feel for it, staying strong, heels down, chest is lifted. Big control out of the bottom of the move. So that's our squat. Let's bring the feet underneath the hips and let's take a long step back. And now we're gonna move into our lunge. So once again, if we're with the bar, pull it into the meaty part of the back, the elbows are forward, core's engaged, and our chest is lifted. So now that we're in a split pattern, we want to make sure that our feet are hip width apart. Our front knee is pushed out, our hips and our shoulders are square, and we're guiding our back knee towards the floor until we create 90 degrees through both legs. A little bit of pressure into the front heel as we drive to stand up, keeping our hips and our shoulders square, keeping our core engaged the whole time, and I can really start to feel my balance working now. All right, one more time, step in. Let's go on the other leg. Big long step back on the opposite side. Reset the front knee, re-engage the core, lift the chest up again, square the hips and shoulders up on this side, and let's once again bend the back knee towards the floor, creating 90 degrees through both legs on this side. Now one side might feel really good, you might feel really strong and confident on one side, the other side might need a little bit of work. I think this might be my side that I need to work on a little bit more. Let's go, one more time. Dropping back down towards the floor, big drive out of the front heel. Now, sometimes we might be moving with what we call a dynamic lunge. So feet start underneath the hip, we take a long step back, we drop the back knee towards the floor, we stand up, and then we step back in, bringing the feet underneath the hips. Now, we step the other leg back, long step back every time, drop down, push up, step in. Let's go one more time on each side. Big long step back every single time. Help keeps the movement safe and allows us to get into our range and evenly distribute the load. Place the bar up and over, or place the weights down onto the ground. Quick shake off, quick release. Now let's try those movements in a masterclass setting.